Hello there, welcome to FX Street Currencies in Play, brought to you by Royal Financial Trading. I'm joined by Eddie Tofpik, who's Head of Foreign Exchange at ADM Investor Services. How are you today, Eddie?
Pretty good, actually, today.
Are you looking forward to the Independence Day celebrations?
I don't necessarily there'll be any celebrations in this part of the world, but I'm actually always grateful for a little bit of a quiet session. But mainly the markets are pretty quiet anyway at the moment. So.
Right. I suppose the main thing on the markets is seeing what's going to happen with the euro dollar.
Yeah.
That's something we can argue about. Maybe we can argue about it after looking at the headlines.
Yes.
Abe's defeat in Japan, the yen sold off. Main shift in FX markets from last week, shift in tone, more hawkish from ECB, BOE, BOC for now. And then Trump, still a drag for US dollar, Trumpcare bill in center stage along with his strange videos. And then oil keeps rallying from $42, multi-month low.
I don't think that first one necessarily is that bad a thing. I mean, it is an important thing for him, but it's not necessarily the end of the world. He's got to just basically up his game. Right.
Well, he's got his arrows anyway, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Had those in place for many years now, so
yeah.
I'm sure he can bring out a new one. Just looking at the dollar yen at the moment, we can on the live chart. So you had that little hiccup, gap to the downside, which is a fake move.
Yeah.
I was watching that last night, wondering what position to take, and obviously it's a good thing I didn't go short. So basically they're onwards and upwards there. So this is the move we were waiting for, actually, wasn't it?
Exactly, but if you notice why the sideways action, you've got a lot of closes and open and closes very close to each other. Spinning tops, doji crosses in Japanese candlesticks. There's one which is quite a long one there, but nothing's really gone in any direction. So this is a little bit of let's wait and see sort of thing. Maybe prior to the Tokyo election, but at the moment it's still doing good.
Right, well, that's the day we were looking at the 50-minute. This is the daily time frame.
Now there you see you've got a nice build, a bullish engulfing pattern today. If that actually happens to close anywhere over the sort of 112.5 area, then which is likely to at the moment, then you've got a nice bullish engulfing pattern, and then we carry on upwards.
Okay, and just looking at euro dollar, which I wanted to just have a quick debate on, if we can get that here. Around the 113.80 level.
Yes.
At the moment. Here it comes.
Good Lord. Oh, there we go.
Sort of coming through. But anyway, 113.80. That's been the support zone over the recent.
I would argue as whether this is actually continuing upwards, because there's from August 2015 there's a downtrend which is off the top of the chart, and that's around about 114.5, 114.55 area, and that plus previous highs and also the recent highs now. It could be a little bit toppy on the market, I think, and maybe holding it down just at the moment. I'm not completely convinced that we're going to have another leg up maybe very, very soon.
Okay, well, let's have a look at the trade of the day, which is echoing my thoughts on the euro dollar. We'll see whether you agree with this. So basically buy euro dollar at 113.95 on stop, so a little bit above the market, just in case we are going to roll over now. Once position stop loss at 113.70 with a 114.45 target. 2-to-1 trade ratio, extended support zone between 113.70 and 80, which I think you would agree is there. The only question now is whether that's going to break.
Well, you see that the retest of 114.50 zone, again, it's that same area, the 114.5. I reckon 114.55, 56 area, they reckon 114.5. Not unreasonable to say that.
Okay, let's move along. Trading positions, this is what an amalgamation of what people trading these crosses are doing. So long of the euro dollar there. I'm not sure these are right actually, but basically the colours are right there. But
well, they're yes, short. I can't.
No, I think they're actually short there. So
right.
I've seen the other data as well. So let's assume that these are the wrong way around on the colour. So short euro dollar, short pound dollar, 60-40 long on dollar yen. And I suppose very short of the Aussie dollar, which I suppose is that something you'd agree with?
Not necessarily so. I mean, it does look as if it's going to go sideways more than anything down at the moment.
Right.
I would say, I mean, the euro, the sterling, it looks reasonable. Dollar yen, it's close to coming towards parity. Massively long of the dollar Swiss. Not necessarily completely convinced about that. And
a lot of Canadian, they've been buying into the dip. towards 130 for
Catching
days.
falling knives again, are we?
That's the one, yes.
Catching falling knives. Okay, yes, now I see. Leave it at that. And I like the euro sterling. I like that way it's looking that way, that it's more towards the downside.
The 88 topping out at 88.
Yeah, it does look as if there's a bit of pressure on the market at the moment, and it's transmitted. There was a key reversal down in euro sterling.
Yep.
And we can see that maybe at some point. There's a key reversal down in euro sterling. That's prompted me to think also about the trend line for the euro dollar, and also whether sterling, which is topping up near the previous high as well.
Okay, let's move on to today's calendar, which is rather thin, I would say, but market manufacturing PMI in the US for June, ISM manufacturing PMI at also for June, and ISM prices paid, which is a new one to me. New Zealand, for those who are keen, business confidence at 10 o'clock tonight. I'm sure you'll be there having a look. 14:00.
I've got a meeting at 14:30, but once that's gone, I think there's everything going to be done by then. People are going to be heading out early, maybe some of them.
Okay, so what's your favourite cross at the moment? What's the one?
Euro sterling, actually. I'm looking at euro sterling. I'm thinking I actually quite like that one.
Right.
That's because it's confirmation in the underlying. You've got confirmation. Well, confirmation. You've got something in euro dollar, and you've got something in sterling separately, and then you look at euro sterling itself, and you see this key reversal down. And I'm more minded to say that it's going to try lower than higher at the moment.
Thank you, Eddie, head of foreign exchange at ADM Investor Services. That's it for today's FX Street Currencies in Play, brought to you by Royal Financial Trading. Follow us and like us on social media if you can.